Weekend, we pushed your meal prep back to today. So with heat like this, hydration is key. It's why this week's idea is a fun way for your whole family to stay cool with fresh ingredients you can find in your garden. It's part of our Meal Prep Monday segment. We are joined now by Nina from Hy-Vee to talk about meal prepping that isn't necessarily food.
Yeah, so we oftentimes think meal prepping is just dinner for the week or getting ourselves set up for other avenues too, and really it's anything that basically sets us up for success for the week from a health perspective. So it doesn't have to be dinner, it can be breakfast, it can be snacks, and in this case it can be beverages.
Absolutely, and this is something that you could personalize, you could take it so many different ways, customize it however you want.
Absolutely, I think hydration, especially in the thick of the summer right now, is hugely important, and we get bored with water.
So we're gonna make some infused water. How would we start this process?
Yeah, so it can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's really super simple. Really, you just need a couple of different components. There's not too many vegetables that kind of go into play. So cucumbers are a really simple one that you can have available. Otherwise, citrus is gonna lend a lot of great flavor. It's both sliced, but you can also use the peel too, and so you could zest it to add an even more flavorful beverage. And then to take it up a notch even further, herbs are great. So things like basil, rosemary, mint.
So many good ones right here.
Yes, definitely. We even have ginger that's gonna add a nice nutritional component to it, a little bit of spice, a little bit of boost of immunity. So really you want about a couple of those components in a good infused water to lend it a good amount of flavor.
So when you start, do you put the stuff in first? What are the steps?
So you can do it either way. I usually start first by adding things in. So we're gonna do a traditional, spa water essentially, where we're gonna start with some lemon peels or some lemons. We're gonna stick those in here, and it doesn't really matter if you have just a big old pitcher too. Like for instance, I can lift this guy up here and it can go down in the bottom. If you just have a pitcher, that's fine too. You don't have to have a special infuser. So we're gonna add about a whole lemon in there, and then too, what you can add to that are your fruits or vegetables. In this case, I'm going to do some cucumbers. So that's your traditional, spa water-esque.
And so summery.
Very much, and it's just really refreshing too, has a nice, really cooling effect to it also. And then for our herb component, we're gonna add mint. Now, a couple of things that you can do, you can muddle that before you put them in there. Other things too, if you wanna kind of rip them apart a little bit, when you're doing your herbs, it kind of helps to get a little bit more of it releases the flavors a little bit more.
Just like this.
Yep, you can tear them apart. Some people really like to muddle them, especially if you're using like raspberries or a softer fruit that you can muddle together. So that way, the more that the juices are gonna be released, the more flavor you're gonna get. Stick all of that in a pitcher of choice, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pour water. You wanna pour the water all the way up to the top to make sure that you get it as covered as possible. So make sure that it goes all the way up to the top, and then you can let that in. We usually say overnight to get the best benefit. Keep it in the refrigerator for a couple of days. You can keep adding fresh fruits and vegetables if you want to, and really the combinations are endless.
Absolutely. It's something that you could have for like a pool day with the girls. You could do it with your kids. You can get the kids involved.
Exactly, absolutely.
And then we have some finished ones over here that are so beautiful, and the colors are gorgeous too.
Yes, definitely. I think that's another reason why I love it so much as well. You can use a mixture depending on what you prefer. A little bit of savory, a little bit of sweet, whichever kind of works best for you.
Awesome, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us this.
Thanks for having me.
For more recipes, go to WQAD.com and click on the In the Kitchen tab at the top of the page.